Hello and welcome to Renzi's podcast. I'm your host, Renzi, coming at you live, and I got myself a guest here, and his name is Pablo. Say hi, Pablo, and introduce yourself.
My name is Pablo Garcia.
Nice to meet you, Pablo. I'm glad to have you on here. What made you want to be on here?
Well, you asked kindly to me to be on your podcast, obviously because you're my friend and brother for
Yeah,
a long, long time. And so I said, yes, obviously, of course. I would never say no to you on that.
I greatly appreciate that, man. Well, I got a set of questions for Pablo here, and I'm wondering if you're able to answer those questions for me today.
Oh, I'll try my best.
All right, just try your best at your full capability, and if you don't know, just be like, I don't know. We can move on.
Oh, of course, yeah. No worries, man.
All right, so first off, can you tell me about the important people in your life?
Well, there's my mom, my siblings, my girl, and obviously my friends. Oh, yeah.
Okay, okay. So, who has been your biggest influence in your life? What lesson did that person teach you?
I gotta say my mom. Yeah, she taught me to. It's important to at least care for your close ones.
Okay.
Yeah, at least because it's uh, sorry if I'm stuttering.
No,
I'm trying to
don't
rethink my
no.
thoughts. Sorry.
No, take your time. Like I
Yeah,
said, we got the
yeah.
time.
She told me to be like to at least care for one another. It's always good to be nice to others because usually it's very important to be nice.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
Alrighty. What is the most important lesson you have learned in life?
What have I learned in life?
Yes.
Oh wow, that's a good question right there. Um, Really, the most important life lesson that my mom taught me was that never give up on your faith on God, because for one, obviously He is the one that bestowed us the gift of life.
Mm.
Yeah, without it, we would not exist whatsoever at all.
Mm-hmm.
We wouldn't be. I wouldn't be standing here with you doing this interview at all. I wouldn't be with my
Mm-hmm.
girlfriend or with my family at all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and so that's the important thing.
That's really good, man. All right. Are there any funny stories or memories or characters from your life that you want to tell about?
Like any fictional characters? Or are you talking about like us? Are you talking
Like,
about any?
and like anything. Like,
Oh, there are plenty, my guy. There are plenty of funny, especially with you, man. Like I have so many fun memories with you, especially like the ding dong ditching. Like literally, that story does not get old. Like
no, it does not.
like I remember when we were ding dong ditching when we were kids. We were ding dong ditching, knocking on people's door, trying to run. It was just me, you, and my brother Kai,
Mm-hmm.
and we were just ding dong ditching, just having fun, time of our life until we ding dong ditched one house. This little girl just decided to spray me in the eye. Literally speaking, tried to spray me. She sprayed me in the eye, and I was like, "What the heck? What did I do?" And all of a sudden, you just decide, let's just leave and go back to your place.
Yeah, I was just like, you know what, let's get out of here before we get in trouble. But no, we ended up getting caught, and it started a whole problem between me and my mom, and it just got ugly. But at the end of the day, you took that spray to the face like a champ.
Oh,
Uh,
true that.
yeah,
True that. Yeah.
because it had to be like some sour candy that they're eating.
I don't. I have no idea what it was that they sprayed. I don't even remember. It was crazy actually, cause, like, I mean, it wasn't too bad. It was like more of like a quick spray in the eye, and just, it wasn't too bad. Luckily, I mean, if it was bad, I would have probably gone blind.
Yeah, probably it would have been all bad.
True.
Alrighty, how would you like to be remembered?
How would I like to be remembered? Dang, that's a good question. I just like to be remembered by my loved ones. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just remembered as just a normal guy. Really, living my life, trying to do my best.
Okay.
Just living, at least.
Okay. I see what you mean. Do you have any regrets?
Oh, I have so many regrets that you have no idea, man. Like I said, I've done plenty of bad things in my life
Mm-hmm.
that I regret, and no matter what, cannot go back and undo, no matter what.
Mm.
I have to live with that regret. I have to think about what I've done most of the times, but I have to think that what can I do better is not to repeat those mistakes I've made.
Yeah.
And it sucks that once you do those mistakes, you can't undo that.
Yeah.
You can never undo those mistakes. And it's true. My family's seen it. I've hurt. I've lied. I've I've done things that obviously break the Ten Commandments, man. You have no
Mm.
idea. I've done. None of us really. Everyone has done something that they regret.
Yeah.
They've at least lied, slurred, hurt their family members. I've done that, man. I've done that too.
Mm-hmm.
I've done that
Yeah.
plenty of times. Like, it's regrettable, so regrettable.
Yeah, it is.
But I cannot change that no matter what. I'll probably still, lie, hurt, because that's who we are, humans.
Yeah.
We cannot undo things like that. We
Mm.
cannot undo those things. We have to just, like, try not to do those things again and just move on. Because, we as humans make a lot of mistakes, no matter what.
You're right. You're right. No, I hear you. You're definitely got a point there, man. So, what I also what there's gonna be, I'm gonna ask you a few more questions. I'm gonna ask you like 10 more questions,
Mm-hmm.
and then we can go off and start talking about different things.
Yep.
So, my next question is, for generations listening to this years from now, is there any wisdom you'd want to pass on to them? Would you want them to know? What would you want them to know?
Oh, that's a tough one. I gotta say, there was one I'd say that's really good that stuck up with me is just do not forget the love that Jesus gave us.
Mm.
No doubt, do not ever forget that, because my mom told me what he did,
Mm.
and I read and I saw what he did. I'm not a Christian or Catholic, but I've seen and I've heard what he did for us,
Yeah.
such as him sacrificing for our lives, for carrying the sins of mankind for us.
Mm.
Literally the most best thing a man can do,
Yeah.
because he is literally, I'd say, the most how should I say it, impactful human man in the human history of mankind.
Yeah.
Because obviously no one would just carry the sins of mankind on his back.
Yeah.
For past and future generations, that is just crazy, man.
Yeah.
That is literally just crazy. Like, none of us can do that. And
No.
he did that alone. And that is crazy. Never forget what he did, because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be here today as we speak, literally.
Yeah. No.
He can literally wipe us all out if he truly and did what he wanted to do. He can wipe us all out if he wanted to.
Yeah.
And
Oh no, he could.
oh, he could definitely, no, without a doubt, he can do that with just a blink of an eye, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, look at the flood in Noah's Ark.
Yeah.
He can do that if he wanted to, but he
Mhm.
decided not to, because we have our own free will. He decided to give us the gift of life. Let us live on till the end.
Yep.
But some people don't see that. Some people forget, and it's true. People do forget about that, because they don't know that. And what Jesus did for us is obviously impactful.
Mm.
Because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be here at all.
No.
Neither for future generations. I'm not sure how long we'll be here, but I'm glad that I'm still here, because
Yeah.
if it wasn't for that man, I wouldn't be here with my family, with my girl. Love my girl so much, wouldn't
Yeah.
be here if it wasn't for him.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. That's really good, man. So, what does your future hold?
Oh, I have no idea. I honestly don't know what my future will hold. Um, I don't even know. But I'm just focusing on now rather than trying to know what tomorrow brings, really.
Mm.
Because it's a mystery, really. It's a true mystery. I'm not
Yeah.
sure. I'm not sure if I might survive or be alive tomorrow. I don't know what will bring me. I'm just focusing on now trying to, hopefully it brings me to a good future at least.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I love my job too. I work at like a lumber yard, J&W Lumber. I
Yeah.
love that job, especially that I got promoted as a foreman, and I'm still gonna work there because I want to do my best working there.
Okay. Definitely. Running, man. You gotta definitely gotta push forward on it. You know.
Mhm. True.
Alrighty. So the next question: if you could interview anyone from your life, living or dead, but not a celebrity, who would it be and why?
Jesus, obviously, there's no doubt.
You'd want to interview Jesus.
There's no doubt about it. Obviously, there's no doubt. You said undead too, right? I mean, actually, he's alive. Actually, really,
Yeah.
he's not actually dead. He's alive.
Yeah, he
So
is.
I'd say, yeah, I'd rather interview him, even if it's for a minute, two, five. I don't care. I want to interview that man. I want to
Hmm.
speak to him, sit with him, and just talk about my life, talk about lessons, and obviously with him. There's no doubt about it.
Okay. That
Every
was.
every celebrity is in this world. Sure, there are some good celebrities, but not really as great as the man himself.
Yeah.
There's nothing more greater than him,
Yeah.
without a doubt. Because he, for himself, a man that has never once fell into temptation, has never sinned, and has been kind to others, and he's been patient with others. So I'd say I would want to interview with the man himself that's never once fell.
Okay. Okay. That's really good. I would want to interview him too.
Oh, of
That
course.
would be the best thing ever if I could go ahead and have the man himself sitting right here with me on my podcast. That would be the that would be the I don't even know what to say. Like that would be like holy cow. I got somebody that is truly inspirational.
Oh, without a doubt, no doubt about it. I mean, I'm not Catholic. Like I said, I'm not Catholic nor Christian,
Mm,
but I would want it. I would want to speak to him, even if, like I said, if it was for a minute or a second. I would want to be in his presence
yeah.
because it's the most honorable thing that anyone can think that can have. Non-believers won't understand it really, but I believe that God is real. He exists. He is obviously historical.
Yeah.
Some people say he might be, mythical or he was made up, but it's people don't see the truth. But he existed without a doubt. Like George Washington, Abraham Lincoln,
Yeah.
and obviously like all the pharaohs back then
Yep.
in old history times. He existed just like us, like a normal human, but except he was obviously the Son of God, which is the highest authority anyone can have.
Hmm.
The highest. He's the king of the world, really.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he really is. Alrighty. So the next question is from growing up. When and where when and where were you born?
I was born California, and I was raised in San Diego, and I live here in Oklahoma with my family.
Okay.
Not too known, but I live here with my family. I still live with my family, really, but I'm still happy that I live here, even though this house might be running down, but it's still holding steadily, and still,
Home.
yeah, still home at least. Gives at least there's a roof on my head
Yeah.
when it's raining. At least I'm covered.
Yeah.
I have a bed, so I'm good.
Hmm. And that's what we all gotta give thanks for. We got roofs over our heads. We
Oh,
got
of
food
course.
in our stomachs. We got the shoes on our feet, clothes on our backs, all that kind of
Of
stuff.
course. Especially give thanks to your God and your mom because and your parents really, but
Hmm.
give thanks to God first because He's the one that gave us life, and then give thanks to your mom because she was the one supporting us.
Hmm.
Obviously been here. They didn't let us down.
Yeah, they did not.
Nope, they did not.
Alrighty. So, did you have a nickname, and how did you get it?
Oh, I gotta say my nickname would be PG.
PG.
PG-13, or if not, just PG. Really, it's literally my first initial Pablo, then my last initial Garcia. It's just PG. Really, people would say PG or Pablito, or what was the other one? Some people might mistake me as. Paul, because they don't say my name correctly.
Paul.
Paul. Yeah, they would mistake my name for Paul, even
That's
though I tell
funny.
them clearly it's Pablo, not Paul. So yeah, a lot of people would usually call me PG, Pablo, Pablito, or Paul. Just really Paul. But I mean, it's really English translation. But I mean, they
Yeah.
mistake it.
Yeah, no, I hear you. So these questions are about school.
Hmm.
So, did you enjoy school?
I'd say there was some good memories and some bad memories about school.
Okay.
Some good memories. I enjoyed it. Made a lot of friends. Had some funny times, good times. Learned a lot of things. Some things that weren't not really necessary for me to learn.
Mm,
But I'd say the bad thing about it was grad night.
really?
Grad, yeah. In 2020, that was the time when COVID was bad,
Mm,
and we didn't have any like just prom or grad night. No, neither a great graduation ceremony because of COVID. We had to do a drive-through because of that, which was
I
bad.
I heard of that.
Yeah, it was bad. It was that bad. Like, we had to like go through a drive-through, get our certificate, just take a quick photo with it, and then just leave quickly as soon as possible. It
Mm.
was that bad. We didn't have any proper ceremony at a prom or the grad night. We're supposed to go to Disneyland, but unfortunately we didn't. It sucked that bad. It was that bad.
Oh man.
Yeah.
See, I'm lucky. I graduated a year before COVID happened, so I was the last like year to have the ceremony before COVID hit,
Mhm.
and I just got lucky. But it
Yeah.
sucks because like Destiny, even Destiny had the drive through, you know, get your stuff like that. She didn't get a prom. She didn't. Uh, she she ended up having this different kind of prom happen that was established by these kids, but she said that didn't go as well as she thought it was gonna be. But hey, she at least got to go experience it. I didn't go to prom, even though I had the chance to. I didn't go to prom. I didn't want to. It wasn't my thing. I'm not a big dancing person. The only reason why I'll ever go out dancing is for my fiance. It's for Destiny. Whenever she wants to go dancing, that's when I'll let loose.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's good, but obviously for us, for 2020 graduates,
Mm,
it sucked.
mm.
It really did suck. We wanted to, I'm not a big dancer like you really, but I would have enjoyed, going out with my friends at
Yeah,
least. But unfortunately, that went bad, downhill, really bad.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, definitely.
Mhm.
I hear you on that. Alrighty.
Mhm.
What would you do for fun?
Play video games. I'd
Okay.
say play video games. I would also try to learn crocheting. Like my girl, she does crocheting. Does an amazing job at crocheting. She
Okay.
did. She did. She did me a feathers McGraw. Really.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Let me. Wait, 1 second. Let me
Yeah.
bring it quickly. Hold up. 1 second.
Alrighty.
1 second. Hold up. I'll be right there. Hold up.
Just hold on, guys. He went to go get the thing real quick. He's gonna come back real shortly. So how's everybody doing while we're waiting? Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
here we go.
no.
Here we go.
Oh, wow.
She did this for me. This feathers McGraw.
That's Feathers McGraw.
Yeah, from Wallace and Gromit.
That is so freaking
Yeah,
cool.
and plus,
Oh, it's got a removable hat.
I know.
That's so freaking cool.
Yeah, she did really good at that. I love it so much. Like I would never ever throw that thing away because she did it
No.
with love,
Yeah, she
and I
did.
love it so much. She's really good at it, and she's been trying to teach me. I barely know tiny bit, not
Yeah.
too much, but I want to try at least learn for her because she does things for me, and one day I want to learn to crochet so I can do something for her too because
Hmm.
she does a lot of things.
Yeah. No, and that I hear you on that because I that's really cool. I'm really hoping to really make it on YouTube and my podcast really pops up because Destiny has been supporting me for a while now,
Hmm.
and I want to make enough money and income to be able to support her. I do have a job that's coming up that's a potential job offer that I might get. But I want to be able to make it so I can actually get her to stop working so she doesn't have to work. So she doesn't have to worry about retiring her parents. So I can do it for her.
Oh.
I want to do all that for her. She doesn't know that. She won't know that unless she hears this podcast. I'm sure she will, and
Mm.
if she doesn't, then she doesn't.
Yeah.
But I want to do that for her cuz I don't want her to have that stress on her back.
No, that's good, man. That's good. At least, you gotta at least start off somewhere. At least somewhere small to start somewhere big.
Mhm.
Many podcasters, YouTubers started somewhere really small,
Mhm.
became big after because they didn't give up on their dreams at all. Obviously, you're my friend slash brother. We've been together since what? Since we were kids.
Mhm.
Obviously, if you think you can do it, you can do it. Do not let go of that. If you think you cannot do it, do not give up on it. You gotta have like support, have like have the time and passion to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you think you can do it, you can do it. There's no doubt.
Thank you. I
Mhm.
really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Really do. Alrighty. Do you have any favorite stories from school?
Favorite stories from school. I wouldn't say favorite. I would actually just say we had. Mm, I'm just trying to think badly. I'd say the most. I wouldn't say it was favorite, but it's most like it's stuck in my head. We
Yeah.
had a very, very not so good economics teacher. His name
Mm,
was Mr. Smith. The guy, he didn't really teach economics. I mean, barely. I'd say like 2% most of the time in the entire semesters that he taught us.
really?
He would like literally just not care about economics. He would just literally just give us a whole packet, a fat 10-page packet at least, about life goals.
Oh wow.
Yeah, sure. Life goals, yeah, it was fine at first, but like it kept repeating itself over and over. I'm like, oh my gosh, is this always going to be a life goals? We already said what we wanted.
Yeah.
We barely knew anything about economics, like because the teacher didn't really teach it really good.
Mm,
And also, when we would do tests, he would always leave the answers in the back of the page. He would always leave it in the back of the pages. All the answers from 1 through 30, 1 through 50. He would always leave the answers in the back. And the answers are the exact same and they're right.
really?
Everyone's is the same answer. But except, the crazy part is he's very bad at grading. Literally, one of my friends, who is my classmate, um, he literally does not do the work.
Yeah.
Okay, let me remind you, he didn't do the work. I would at least try to do the work. He would try to copy me off sometimes, but when I do the work and uh, when he doesn't do the work, he would have like a B or a C or an A in class. But
Really?
versus the people that would do it sometimes would get lower than them, even the people that did not do the work,
Oh wow.
which is crazy. I'm like, bro, how is this possible?
Yeah.
And even though everyone's answers on tests are the same, remind you, he would give us different scores.
Oh my.
I'm like, bro, what? How? And I'm like,
Like why?
literally, me and my friend, we both had the exact same answer. He had an 80, and I had like lower than that. I'm like, how? How is that possible? There's no way that you
That's
can mess this up.
insane.
I know.
Oh my.
I'd say that's kind of memorable because that teacher was like, mess it up real badly.
Yeah. No, I hear you. That's I never had in school. I never had a teacher mess up on work. It was always me messing up the work. Some odd reason, I don't know how, but yeah, that's insane. Um, at least you got free like good grades, you know.
Yeah, yeah, but I wasn't, I had like a D that in that class at least.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Alrighty. So now I'm gonna ask you two more questions, and then
Mm-hmm.
after that we're gonna like start talking about different things, and then
Mm-hmm.
um, and then we're gonna end it. But describe the work that you do.
The work.
Yeah.
Well, at first, actually, before what I said was I work at a lumber yard. I work at a company called J&W Lumber. It's a family-owned company that's been here since 1957, I believe, or 56, 54, I believe. But I work there here in Al Cajon. It's a great place to work at. Great people. I have a great mentor,
Okay.
great foreman. I've learned a lot from him, and I'm gonna be promoted as foreman soon. And I'm glad I am, because without my foreman that taught me the things that as a foreman should do, I wouldn't learn much without him.
Yeah.
And that place is a good working place, friendly environment, and I'd say it's a good place. Except the only thing is about the weather. The
Yeah.
weather is something when it's rainy, you might get soaking wet, or like when it's too hot, you're gonna be sweating, carrying all the material. But that's about it, really. Everything else is really, really good. You just gotta, memorize a lot of the materials.
Mhm.
You gotta know what you're selling. You gotta know how to deal with customers. But really, I've enjoyed working there for the past 2 years now.
Okay. That's awesome, man.
Mm-hmm.
Really awesome.
Yeah.
What did you want to do when you grew up?
Oh, I wanted to be a lot of things. There's no doubt. I wanted to be like a YouTuber. I failed on that. I wanted to be like try to like be a construction worker. I failed at that. I wanted to try to do what was it, game developing. I failed on that. A lot of things that I wanted to do, but really when I worked at some jobs like Harbor Freight, Sunshine Communication, I really did not feel like working at those places. They didn't really fit me.
Yeah.
But when I came to J&W, that place, it really kind of changed my mind. Really, I felt like it feels good. It's a good working environment.
Mhm.
It's balanced. It's very balanced to me, and I loved it. Really, it's
Gotcha.
I'd say I probably want to work there for a while now.
Okay.
It's a good working place. I'd say, and a good career. It's a good place to have a career, to know about what you want to know about materials.
Okay.
Yep.
That's really nice, man. That's really nice. Well,
Hmm.
that's all the questions that I have for you today. We can talk about anything else you would like to bring up. We got only a few minutes left.
Yep.
Is there anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to bring up? Or
I'd say, have you ever watched Godzilla? No.
the
Good.
Godzilla movie?
Yeah, the new one. Well, the not the -1 though. The Kong versus Godzilla.
I haven't seen it now. I
Oh,
haven't.
okay. Yeah, I haven't luckily seen it.
Yeah. Well, when does that come out?
I think it came out Friday. Yeah, it came out on Friday, I believe.
Okay, maybe we can go sometime and we can check it out. Maybe me, you, Destiny, and your girl can go
Yeah, I'd say.
and see if Kai and his girl wants to go.
Yeah,
And
that's
we
cool.
can we can all it's six of us. There you go. Yeah, six of
Yeah,
us. We
six of
can, we
us.
can all go out to eat or something.
Yeah, that's cool.
Um,
But also, what's like talk about like Spider-Man,
oh, then like the new Spider-Man movie that's coming out.
the new Spider-Man that was supposed to come out this month, but unfortunately, that backlashed very bad because I forgot what the reason was to why it was delayed.
Wasn't it because the actress that played Gwen Stacy didn't play any of her lines yet?
I don't know actually. I really don't know, but I was really hoping for it to at least come in theaters the
Yeah,
29th, or I believe 28th of March. But unfortunately, we Spider-Man fans did not get what we wanted.
yeah.
Also, my favorite show that I'm watching right now is Invincible. It's a
Invincible.
very good one right now. It's a
Yeah,
very
that
good.
is a good show.
Yeah, and,
I,
and another dumb thing that I heard about was someone said that Omni Man from Invincible would beat Superman. Do you agree with that? Yes or no?
yeah. With what?
Omni Man versus Superman, who would win?
Um,
You gotta think about it really hard, man.
that one's a really tough one. Superman or Omni Man? I
It's
think Omni Man because Omni Man has like a thirst for blood. and Superman is more known for
Is
like.
it alright if I cuss on this podcast because you're making me mad right now as we speak? There's no way that Omni Man would beat Superman. There's no doubt.
Okay.
Because like Superman is a Kryptonian. Kryptonians are known to like destroy planets with just even the weakest Kryptonian would just annihilate Omni Man. There's no doubt about it. Well, actually, now that I think about it, I remember a quote when Stan Lee said that depending on the character you're writing, it doesn't matter who's gonna win or not. Actually,
Yeah.
yeah. Now that you mention that, actually, I may be wrong for that. So yeah, yeah. I think I don't know who would win, but actually, but when it comes to powers, Superman would annihilate Omni Man.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, Superman would definitely annihilate. Cause yeah, Superman has more battle techniques, I believe.
Battle techniques. He's lifted infinite pages. He's lifted the entire planets in our solar system.
Mm.
And he once sneezed and destroyed, let's see, a galaxy just by sneezing. Let me remind
Wow.
you, Omni Man can destroy planets, yes, but in the comics, when it took 3 Viltrumites and 1 alien with a gun to destroy a planet.
Oh wow.
But Superman, he can destroy it whenever he pleases, as we speak.
Wow.
And plus, his Viltrumites are weak against sound. They are weak to a virus, to this creature called what were they called? What were they called again? I forgot. They're like Ragnarks. There you go.
Ragnar.
Ragnards. Yeah, they're like strong enough to like penetrate and destroy Viltrumites just by biting them or scratching them.
Oh,
And
wow.
also they're weak to heat, so yeah. And what is Superman made out of? Heat.
Heat.
Literally heat. He can destroy them with just a laser through the eyes,
Oh wow.
as we speak. And so, yeah. And also, what do you think? What do you think about like Spider-Man villains though? Who do you think is like the worst one out of all of them? Who's like the most toughest villain that Spider-Man has ever faced?
To be honest with you, Doc Ock.
I'd say so too. Yeah.
Doc Ock.
Doc Ock.
Due to not just the fact that he has tentacles, he's also very intelligent.
Oh,
So he
the
knows.
time when he switched bodies with Peter.
Yeah, like when he swapped potties with Peter, like he like I don't know. Without a doubt, he's one of the most strongest. I believe he's one of the most strongest villains that he has ever faced. My second one, I gotta say, is Green Goblin.
Green Goblin. Yeah, that's when he like had to like go all out just for him,
Yeah.
because like Green Goblin was like matching in strength with him.
Hmm.
And in the movie with Tobey Maguire, right? That's when
Yeah.
he's like beating him to a pulp until when Spider-Man lets go. That's when Green Goblin regrets it a lot.
Yep.
That's when he regrets it. But I'd say there's Green Goblin, Carnage,
Hmm.
Venom, Doc Ock. That's a good one.
Yeah.
And there's also another villain that I also like. What was his name? Gosh, Craven.
Craven the Hunter.
Craven the Hunter. That's also another villain that also will give Spider-Man a run for his money too.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Times when he had to like go all out. Another villain. What was his name? He like devours Spider-Man.
Morbius.
No, it's not Morbius. It's what was his name? Let me see. It wasn't Morbius. Morbius, yeah, he's also a strong villain, but what was his name? It started with an M, I believe. Let me
That's a
see.
tough one.
Gosh, let me see. Sorry, I'm just trying to search it up right now.
No, you're good. You're good. We are
Toughest
getting close
villains.
to having to wrap this up.
Oh yeah, no worries. We can spare like at least like another like 5 minutes if you like.
Yeah, no, of course. Take your time.
Let me see. Sorry, I'm just trying to search it up my best quickly as possible. No, wrong one. No, the wrong one again. Again, wrong one. Wow, where is he? Where is he? Where'd you go? Morlun. There you go.
Morlun?
Morlun. This guy, the devourer of Spider-Man. I'd say he's the strongest Spider-Man villain of all time.
Really?
Because, well, technically, really, killed variations of Peter Parker. They all had to go all out on him. It took an army of Spider-Man plus Cosmic Spider-Man to at least try to beat him. So
Really?
I'd say he is literally the toughest Spider-Man villain of all time. It took an army of Spider-Man. It took Cosmic Spider-Man to try to stop him. Like, he almost died. Literally, even Miles Morales tried to stop him, didn't do nothing. Shocked him, didn't do nothing.
Really?
Devoured variations of Spider-Man, and literally that guy was unstoppable. They couldn't even do anything to him. Even Peter Parker alone couldn't do nothing against him. He was that tough.
That's
That tough.
insane.
Yeah, that was that. It was they. Were, he was that strong for Spider-Man. I'd say that he is the strongest Spider-Man villain of all time. Imagine if they put him in this big screen. Then they would have a humongous deal with that guy, because that guy is a humongous, toughest guy in Spider-Man villain history.
Yeah, no, definitely. Well, that's insane. Well, thank you very much for being on my podcast here today, Pablo. I greatly appreciate it.
Yeah.
And hope you guys enjoyed all the conversations that we had, the questions that we had for Pablo here. Hope you guys tune in for the next video, because we're going to be having some more people tune in and join in on the podcast.
Yeah, subscribe to this guy. He asks great questions. He's really a great guy to talk to.
Thank you.
Please subscribe to him.
Thank you. I greatly appreciate you. Alright, well, love you guys all to death, and I'll see you guys on the next podcast.
Later.